What is up, internet? It's your boy Alan back with another video, and today I find myself in Hualien, which is on the east part of Taiwan. It's a very beautiful beach town. These beaches are great because it's empty. The water is like impressively clean, and the Pacific Ocean's right here. And in today's video, I want to talk about why I don't know why I feel so stressed all the time. Because before I was working, right, I got laid off. I was working in AI as a product marketing manager, and now I'm unemployed. And the last 3 or 4 months I've just been traveling Asia. I've been to Manila, Mexico, Japan. Now I'm here in beautiful Taiwan, reconnecting with my culture as an Asian American. And I just feel like there's certain days where, damn, it's a beautiful day to be unemployed. It's Wednesday and everybody's going to work, and I'm basically just waking up at 10:30, go to the bathroom, go to sleep again for 2 hours, take a shower, then get some breakfast, and I start my day. And I love those days. There's nothing better than going back to sleep. I mean, waking up and then going back to sleep. But then some days when you do that, you're like, holy shit, I feel like a piece of shit. I'm not doing anything with my life. I'm not contributing to the world. I'm not making income. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'm just being a complete bum. But I guess in my case, you could also lose like a sense of purpose. But I've been fortunate enough to have a passion of mine being making these videos, making these stream of thought videos, making these lifestyle vlogs on shorts. And that has really given me a sense of purpose because I get to make a video every day. While it's a grind at times, I'm like, I gotta do this right now while I have the time of being unemployed, and I got nothing to worry about besides making these videos. And I don't know if I'll ever get another moment of that like that in my life again. I have really no obligations, no kids. I have family, but not like a family I need to take care of. I have minimal expenses. So that's why I've been going so hard on these videos of making a short form video every day, because I need to seize the moment. And I think that contributes to the stress of me feeling like I need to make these videos better and better and grow. And when I don't see the counts grow and the followers grow or the engagement grow at a certain pace I want, I just feel like I'm wasting my moment of unemployment, because I'm just thinking, when am I going to get another moment like this in my life again, where I don't need to be I can be so carefree. I can just wander on the beach and get lost, right? And these are moments I'm trying to really enjoy. And I think that contributes to my stress. I think just never being satisfied with where I'm at. I mean, that feeling of the grass is always greener on the other side contributes to my stress. I remember like when I first started working in the corporate world, super stoked to get my very first job. I applied to like 200 plus jobs, got rejected from all of them, and I finally had my first job. I'm content in that role for like 8 months to a year, and then all of a sudden I'm like, all right, what's next? I need to start making 6 figures. And I ultimately accomplished that goal, got like a 6-figure job after 2 years out of college. And then working that 6-figure job, I'm like, oh wow, I need to do more. I need more responsibilities, more skill sets. I need a better job title. So I go out and try to do that. I accomplish the goal. I'm happy for like a month or two. I'm like, okay, what's next? And I think there comes a moment when you just need to smell the roses. Like, enjoy the moment, because if you're thinking forward and you're thinking backwards, you're missing the moment right in front of you. And that moment, you're never gonna get back again, because your mind is just wandering somewhere else. And I think it's hard to always be in the moment, right? I think like, if I'm hanging out with my friends and we're getting lunch or dinner, I think it's really important to enjoy the moment. But when I'm laying in bed at night like, I want to enjoy the moment, but I also think it's important to reflect on the past and also plan for the future. Like, I think certain moments should be lived in the moment, and certain moments, certain times in your life should be thinking and planning or reflecting, right? And I think I need to find a better balance of that, because I think I spend most of my time thinking about my shortcomings of like, wow, you're being such a bum, Alan, you got laid off from your job, you idiot. I'm just like constantly thinking about my shortcomings of like, wow, you got laid off from this company, your managers, you just kind of think about what could I have done better, what could I have done better, what could I have done better, how could I have changed that? And then I become like a prisoner of my own mind. And when I look back, when I'm in the moment right now, I'm like, I'm living such a beautiful life. I get to travel the world. I'm so blessed. My only job is to make a video a day. Like, come on, bro. And sometimes I feel like if I just stress about something enough, it's gonna happen. Like, if I stress enough about this project I'm working on, I'm gonna will it to success. But that's just not even how it works sometimes. When I'm most stressed out about something, like, hey, like my flight is I'm about to miss my connecting flight or something, and I'm so stressed about it, and I'm thinking if I stress hard enough, I'm not gonna miss my connecting flight. That's like so silly. But, you know, sometimes throughout all the stress and me always thinking the grass is green on the other side, and always me thinking about what's happening next, sometimes when I reflect back on it, things just work out. They just work out. Like, oh, I made my connecting flight. I've been wanting to travel the world. Like, on my vision board, I said I wanted to spend a month in Taiwan. I wanted to travel to Vietnam. I wanted to do this. And I was like thinking, how am I gonna do that? And lo and behold, I got laid off, so I'm able to spend a month in Taiwan. So sometimes things just work out at the end of the day, even though you're hoping so bad for a certain outcome, and that outcome is not what you expected, but then you get a different, better outcome. And I get to be here on this beach in Hualien, just enjoying the vibe. So I think why I'm so stressed all the time is I feel like since getting laid off for 3 or 4 months, I have not been applying to new jobs and whatnot. And I think I'm falling behind my peers. I feel like I'm falling behind the job market. I feel like I'm behind in building my wealth and net worth. And I just feel like I'm not doing enough. But sometimes doing nothing is one of the most important things, because, you know, at the time when I was getting laid off, I was so burnt out from just working. And I think this break has been really important for me to unwind and recharge. Like, even though I might feel shitty some days, like, oh my god, I'm not being productive, I'm not doing anything, those days of just sitting there and doing nothing, like, I think subconsciously you're like slowly recovering, and you can like think more clearly, because I think since I've gotten laid off, I'm able to think a lot more clearly about certain things. There's less brain clutter. For example, even now when I go on dates, I think I'm better able to connect with my date at a different level versus when I was going on dates while I was employed. Because when I would go on a date when I had a job, I was just so stressed out from work, where I feel like I couldn't connect with the person on a more real level. But now when I'm going on dates unemployed, I think I just bring like a lighter air to me, so I'm able to actually connect at a deeper level with people, which has been interesting. But, you know, sometimes in life you gotta enjoy the moment, because the moment's all you got. You know, I know life's short. A good buddy of mine passed away at 24. It just kind of puts life into perspective. I need to remember that more, because I know that life is short, but sometimes I get stressed out about the wrong things, even though I know you could just snap and it could be all done, and you're just stressed about for nothing, for no reason. What's the point of having a maxed out 401k when you don't even live to see 65? So it's just like a balance to all the things. Like, I think it's important to live for the future, but it's also important to live in the moment, because that's what life's about. But thanks for tuning into my stream of thought video. And I think hopefully it's a reminder for everybody to live more in the moment. And I'm gonna do that right now. If you guys are ever in Taiwan, don't just visit the city, come to Hualien. It's absolutely stunning. It's definitely one of my favorite cities besides being in the city. And it's super affordable, so check it out. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.